How are you doing, YouTube? It's your friendly gamer SmartEntity here. Now today we're going to do a first and final look at the new event that is out. As far as gameplay goes, I am going to show that in the final tier, so on Europa. For new players, you basically start off playing on Earth. Once you reach 500 points, and I definitely recommend stopping at 500 when you're on Earth, you exit and then you can have access to Phobos. Once you reach 1000 points on Phobos, again I recommend leaving at 1000. You have access to Europa, and at Europa your goal is to reach 3000 points, and that pretty much concludes the event. Now basically on Earth you get 100 points per extractor run. I'm gonna explain all that shortly in the video. For Phobos you get 200 points per extractor run. On Europa you get 300 points per extractor run. So you can understand why you want to basically go up the tiers as fast as possible. Now Earth enemies are about level 10-ish. Phobos still in the sort of 10-ish area. Europa they're just over level 20, about 24, 25. So overall very easy event. And just a quick thumb up of the rewards. For 500 points you get the event emblem. For 1000 points you get your ice/stat, so dual ice proc mods, not unlike your sort of toxic fire and electricity counterpart from previous events. For 3000 points you get the Latron Wraith rifle. I will show you guys that at the end of the video, plus the Polar Glyxian skin. So we're gonna jump into the mission now. Basically I hosted this, and I basically requested, so I'm a Frost and I requested another Frost, Prime, a Nova and a Nyx. So the strategy is basically the Frosts will cover the extractors, and then the Nova and Nyx will basically feed. Okay, so for those of you that haven't played the event yet, basically there are two parts to this. The first part is you have to basically get to the scanner.
Stay away from fire damage.
And feed the scanner power. Power are dropped from certain enemies. Basically once the scanner reaches certain points, it will allow you to launch extractors. So you need to go to the location where the extractor is supposed to launch and launch it, and you have to defend it while feeding it energy. And that's pretty much it. Now the problem with this is obviously these extractors are not that bulky, so they are fairly fragile, so you definitely do need to keep an eye on them. So that's why basically the strategy I'm using is two Frost, one Frost per extractor, and the other two friends will basically deal the damage and just feed these extractors. Now I'll be honest, this is actually the first time I'm playing this particular map as well, so we'll see what happens. Now I do have to say I am loving this event, by the way. You can potentially finish this event with 3 simple runs. One of the reasons I'm loving this so much is this is not another exterminate type event where you need to grind exterminate type missions for 20-40 runs. This is a simple event. It takes not a lot of skill, but it definitely can scale with the higher you go, it does scale with you. And of course the best part of it is you can quite literally bring whatever equipment you want. There's no conclave restrictions, so feel free to bring your boulder primes, your frac, all fully modded, fully potatoed. I'll show you guys my loadout at the end. But basically this is extremely easy, and I definitely recommend running with a squad. It is not impossible to run by yourself, but running with a squad definitely helps, just because you do get a lot more enemies, i.e. more enemy dropping power cells, and obviously you can better protect these things.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavation complete. Look what we found. Extraction is available if you choose. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
Okay, so it seems some of these guys, they weren't really, onto it initially, but now it seems to be more at it. So, one frost per extractor. Overall, for people that have done sort of T4, T3 survivals up to 60-minute plus, this is really extremely easy and really no biggie. And as you can see, it was one run, or one extractor I should say. We did get 300 points. So all in all, we need 10 extractors, which really is not hard at all.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys caught that, but you can get a new Stunt mod as a reward from this mission, basically. Now this is obviously a new tile set, and so one of my squad members just saying, "Holy, the new stunts!" So as I was saying, this is a new tile set, and let's just face it, it looks amazing, much better than the Earth tile set when it first came out. And by the way, as a bit of a tip for those that I guess needs it, whenever you do give a power cell to one of these extractors, you do help regenerate its shield. So that's something that you can consider. If obviously these things, even if they have enough power to last the whole duration, maybe they're quite low on health, you can just use one of these ones, chuck it in, and that does help replenish shield. So it can help you out in a nasty situation, I guess. Alright, other than that, it's pretty much, that's just it. You just cycle through, feed scanner energy, feed extractor energy, protect extractor, keep on going until you have got, 3,000 points. At this stage, anything beyond 3,000, I guess it's just for bragging rights or clan point rights, I guess. I guess I'll just end the video here, and then I'll probably restart it towards the end of it. So yeah. Okay, so we're at the end of it now. There's really not much enemy scaling at all. This guy's only level 24. Overall, this event is pretty easy. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not complaining. I love easy events. But overall, I think what this event is trying to do is basically bring out the new Ice Do Stats mod, as well as introducing the new tile set. It's done its job. It's done a great job at it. And again, I'm just so happy it's not another grinding exterminate type event. Alrighty, so we'll jump out of the mission now, and then I should get the Electron Wraith. I'll quickly show you guys what that's like, because I have been wanting to look at it. This guy just asked leave. It's like, well, yeah, buddy.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
So of course, as always, you always get one person that is knocked there at extraction. Overall, this has been a decent team. I did request a, overall conclave above 1500, but honestly, it's unnecessary. You got 4 squad members, that's half decent. You should be fine. So just have a quick look at the new Electron Wraith, and we'll have a quick look at my setup. I'm not going to talk too much about the new weapon. I will do a video on it later on, definitely will. So here we go, Electron Wraith.
Anything about orders, Mayor?
And of course a Polar Galaxian skin. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so we'll just quickly jump in. So here's my build. So a very standard in-game Frost Prime build. By the way, I do have to say I do not like this new interface. It looks cooler, but honestly it's not as user-friendly, I feel. So here's the Frost Prime build. And here is a very standard 6 polarity Boulder Prime potato build. So it's built for tower, not for corpus, but level 24 enemies, what can you ask for? Murloc 5 polarity, again standard corrosive blast build, and of course Duikers. Yes, I do know having a max spoil strike in there instead of live strike gives so much more damage, but honestly most of the time I use Duikers for traveling, and spoil strike doesn't do me any favors with that reduction in speed. And finally we'll just have a quick look at the Electron Wraith. So here we go, Electron Wraith. So comparing that to the Electron Prime, so overall just doing some quick math in my head, it seems Electron Prime is a decently bit better. I mean, I'm still gonna put formats in the Electron Wraith because it is an exclusive weapon. It's still quite decently strong, but from this quick look, the Electron Prime does seem a bit better. With a 25% crit chance, the Electron Wraith may benefit from a crit build. I'll definitely do some investigation there. I don't want to talk too much about it right now, but the Electron Wraith definitely have potential. So yeah, I'll do that in a future video. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.